Long before he was known as a martial arts icon or a Hollywood superstar, Bruce Lee was a thinker, a relentless questioner of systems, traditions, and limitations. In another timeline, one small shift could have changed everything. What if Bruce Lee had chosen philosophy over film? The scholar, not the star. In this alternate story, Bruce Lee doesn't move to Hollywood. Instead, after completing his studies in philosophy at the University of Washington, he dives deeper into academic life. Inspired by Krishnamurti, Lao Tzu, and Alan Watts, Bruce becomes a lecturer, writer, and spiritual rebel, challenging both Western and Eastern worldviews. His first book, The Way of No Way, becomes a cult classic among university students. It's not a martial arts manual, but a manifesto on freedom of thought, using martial arts as metaphor. He writes, "True mastery is not in knowing many things, but in letting go of certainty." His lectures become legendary, part philosophy, part performance. He uses footwork to demonstrate logic, and punching drills to explain the illusion of ego. Soon, he's being invited to debate scholars, speak at global conferences, and host seminars blending Taoism, Zen, and Western existentialism. Philosophy through motion. Bruce begins teaching what he calls kinetic philosophy, a fusion of movement and mindfulness. In his classes, students meditate through motion. Combat becomes contemplation. Every kick, every strike, is a question. Why am I doing this? Who am I in this moment? He shocks the academic world by claiming, "A philosopher who cannot move is trapped in their own mind." His teachings spread across continents, even influencing yoga communities, military training, and psychological therapy. He creates the Jeet Kune Do Institute of Mind-Body Inquiry, where thinkers train like fighters, and fighters reflect like poets. World-changing wisdom. By the late 1980s, Bruce Lee is no longer seen as just a martial artist, he's a modern Lao Tzu. Governments consult him on conflict resolution. Musicians and filmmakers cite him as a spiritual influence. Even the Dalai Lama refers to him as a warrior of awareness. Bruce writes a second book, Be Like Water, on flow, change, and the self. It hits international bestseller lists and becomes required reading in philosophy departments. In one televised interview, when asked what he believes the world needs most, Bruce simply replies, "To stop clinging. To flow, to adapt, to understand, not dominate. That is the true fight." Legacy beyond the screen. Though he never starred in Enter the Dragon or revolutionized action cinema, Bruce Lee in this life becomes a living philosopher, bridging cultures, disciplines, and minds. His face never appears on a movie poster, but his words appear in classrooms, meditation halls, and resistance movements across the world. In the end, Bruce Lee did not need movies to become immortal. His thoughts, like his movements, became timeless. Would you like the YouTube?